Hi, and welcome to my Friday evening live, card making video, but this evening I have for you a solution. Are you not loving the new stamp set packaging? Well, everyone loves how little space they take, but there's something missing, and I've got the solution for you tonight. It's quick and easy. Let me start by introducing myself. I'm Shelley Godby, and for 24 years, I've been teaching you how to create hand-stamped smiles through my YouTube videos, my Stamping Smiles blog, and my mailing list. And Miss Danette has joined us, and Miss Donna, and before I was doing a little chatting with Miss Robin and Miss Bonnie. So let's have a look. Okay, so this is what we're used to, right? In the CDK size are stamps. And so the packaging is changing, and it started with the November online exclusives, and going forward, we will have this packaging. We're used to this, right? The images on here, and then we line them up and make sure we have everything. All right, so that's what we're used to. And I'm getting old, so change is harder. As much as, I mean, look how little space this takes. You can get, what, 4 or 5 stamps in the same amount of space. So that part everyone really loves. The envelope, everything's uniform. The dies are the same size. And I'll talk to about the dies after I show you the solution, because that was no adjustment at all. This was just a tiny adjustment. Oh, Miss Joan is here. Hello. All right, so we've got these now nice long sleek envelopes with the easy close. And then the insert and the stamps so far have all been pictured at actual size of the ones I've gotten. So that's nice. So I can see that through the envelope, as I'm looking through what set do I want to use. But when we open it up inside, the images aren't here. Like, wait a minute. I don't want to need to keep closing it to see if I have everything in there. I'm used to this, and that's what I want. And so I tried something, like I said, so quick. And so I'm going to show you what I'm doing. All right, so let's open it up. And I personally want it on this side, because that's how it'll go back into my envelope. So you've got your acetate sheet and then this thinner plastic to protect them. So we'll peel this back. And then I just started with a crumb cake pad because, well, first of all, I didn't want to stamp. Oh, wow. Let's put this over here. It just disappeared on there, didn't it? Crumb cake because, oh, Miss Adelaide, I didn't want to just start off staining my stamps. And then this worked out really well, and I'll show you why in just a second. So my crumb cake, or a light color of your choice, and you can go darker. I'm just showing you something that's working for me. So while it's still on the acetate, I just inked them all up, and I thought, okay, because I thought about making a photo of the front, and then that would involve finding another piece of acetate to put them on. I'm not that energetic. I've got enough to do. Okay, so I left them on here, and we're just going to stamp and press. All right. And so then when I gently peel this away, here are my images. Now this is a little bit glossy, so we'll give it a second to dry. But while that's happening, I went ahead and cleaned this, and I think it'll be easier to bring my chamois to while they're still on here. So I have that same placement. And do you see why I'm doing it the way I did? So it fits on this acetate sheet that came with it. Like I said, I don't want to need to purchase something else when this worked for me. And my case is here somewhere, but okay. Oh, it's right underneath me. I'm okay, really, I am. All right, I'm going to show you another reason why I really like this solution. With our other packaging, they're always upside down. It's hard to read the greetings, right? Well, with this, now I'll peel these off. And so you only have to do this once, obviously, and then from here it's just really easy. So I'll take these off. And so once, if you have another solution, fine. I just wanted to show you my, I was thinking quick and dirty. Just so simple. And like I said, saves money because I don't need to reinvent the wheel. And then place this on here. How can it not help but fit? But what I really like is we're putting them on here right side up, making it really easy to read the greetings. It's easy for my mind to put them on there. Whenever they're backwards, I seem to do a lot of turning around and I have to stop and think. And so they just go right back on. And like I said, and so if you want to do darker, okay, here's the reason I'm glad I went with light. Because I don't want it to bleed through or show through. I'm on camera and I don't want, as I'm showing you the front of the case, for any color to show through. I don't know that it would bleed through, but it could show through. Okay. And I won't get real fussy with these. We'll just put these on here. And then this other sheet, right back on here. Boom. I'm done. And then slide these in. See, because the color could come through. So you could go dark if you want. Slide them back in, and I am all set. How ridiculously simple is that? A solution to make you love, okay, I guess I usually put them in the other way, love the new packaging even more. We've got the space saving, and now we solve that problem without one extra penny. Love it, love it, love it. And so there we go. That is my solution. And I've done that with the others that I had used. And the friendly foliage. So I pulled them out. And there we go. You know what? I guess you could stamp it on either side. I don't know what I'm doing different today. But anyway, see how they just line right up on there? It's just so stinking cool. Love it, love it, love it. So I'm hoping this will help you enjoy the new packaging because, like I said, everyone was just loving how little space it took. It was just missing that inside. I was talking with one of my sweet downline last night, and I said, what do you think of the new packaging? And she missed the inside. I said, watch out, I'm going to do a video. Oh, thank you, Miss Bonnie. I'm going to do a video because I have a really good idea. And so now, like I said, with the inside, with it stamped on here, okay, do the side that works best for you. This side might bleed through. I'm liking this. What was I just thinking? I don't remember. I was going to tell you something. It was really important too. Oh, now I can see if I've got all my stamps back, like we used to, instead of needing to keep closing it and looking at it. I've got it right here. Okay, that's what I wanted to tell you. In the other day, I did a live stream, with this outdoor adventure bundle. Isn't that just really, really sweet? And so I thought, well, I might as well show you. And so I told you, I promised I'd talk about the dies. Well, our dies come like this, right? Oh, Miss Danette, I'm so glad you like the idea. Our dies come on a piece of cardstock with tape on it, which, okay. But what I do with them, look at this. And there's our packaging that's the same size. So let's do this. Let's put this back in. I think I maybe, you know what the difference is? I put mine away like this. That's why. Okay, I store mine like this, so this is handy, and I can just open it up, and that's why on this side makes sense for me. Okay, I'm all right, really I am. Okay, so, it comes on these sheets, but instead I get these magnet cards in Stampin' Storage, where I purchased them from a different company. Well, as soon as they found out about our packaging, they made new magnet cards for us because I've been using these all along. These are 5 by 8.5 to slide right in here. And so look at that. So with the die packaging being the same size, really nice to store together. But you have all the images. We've never had the images before on the packaging. And then with these magnet cards, nice and stiff, I just slide that right in, and I can see all the images from this side and the actual size from over here for our new stamp and die storage. The dies took no learning curve for me whatsoever. I'm like, oh, I love that. And like I said, the stamps, just because of not having the images inside it, now we've got a solution. Super, super easy. So there you go. I'm so happy that you came and got to see my, is it quick and dirty? Yeah, quick and simple anyway, solution for the new stamp sets. So with one quick stamp with a light ink, you get your guide back. And it's just, and so if the packaging has been frustrating, I hope this gives you a simple way to feel organized again. Okay. All right. And so, yes, that's very exciting. I mean, I don't know about you. Oh, look, see, now it's coordinating. That's how I will store mine. That envelope, this just makes sense to me. Okay. And so there we go. Life is good. And so I hope, like I said, again, that will help you enjoy your new stamps and how much more we can get into our craft room because it's taking up so much less space. And another thing about the dies, I have a feeling all of them will fit on one sheet, where sometimes with the old style, I needed two magnet cards. So this is very exciting. And so there we go. So if you enjoyed my stamping tips, well, I'm going to invite you to subscribe to my newsletters, The Stampers Insider. It is your source for information, ideas, and inspiration. And you go to www.thestampersinsider.com to subscribe. And so once again, I am glad you came and joined me. And you'll have to let me know if my tip is going to help you enjoy your new packaging all that much more. Space saving, and now our guide to know what was inside. And there we go. All right. So I'm not seeing, let me see if there are any new comments. We'll put these up here. I need to take this away. Hold on. There we go. And then, fantastic. All right. Oh, thank you, Miss Robin. She enjoyed my tips too. So once again, if you're not yet on my mailing list, subscribe to the Stampers Insider. That's where I share ideas and inspiration with you. Okay. Well, thank you once again for joining me. I'm Shelley Godby, teaching you how to create hand stamped smiles. Good evening, and God bless.